I have a 2-year-old son, and I took him to the zoo, and there's a picture of him by the lions. And here's what's fascinating. No one's freaking out. Why? Because there's clear plastic between him and the lions. In our minds, those negative thoughts are the lions. They could hurt you. If I found a way to like jump over this wall and go into the lion's den, for sure, it'll hurt me. So when you have those negative thoughts, you have to remind yourself, they're there and they're always gonna be there, but I choose if I believe them or not. You control your thoughts. Your thoughts don't control you. Hey, I'm Arel Moodie, and a lot of people like to call me America's top young motivator. I was looking around the room, and I noticed 2 types of people. First person, I was like, turn to the person next to me, give him a high five. He was like, yes, high five. Second person, you could have seen this person, that person could have been you. I said, turn to the person next to you, give him a high five. You went, You know, a lot of people call what I do self-help. I don't like to call it that because that's not what it is. What it really is do it yourself help.
I try to find the positivity, but it just goes back to my past just like yanking on me.
A weed needs no love or attention, right? Like if you're from the city, you've seen weeds grow through concrete, right? A rose, a flower, you gotta make the soils right, you gotta water them. So the positive side of you needs a lot of care and love. The negative side of you, it doesn't need any attention. It will grow on its own. It's a weed. So if you treat your positive thoughts and you give them the care they need, eventually you have a beautiful garden. My passion is to make people more successful, more confident, more likable in every aspect of their life.
Do you act the exact same way you do Friday night at the club with your friends as you do Sunday afternoon with your grandma, do you? Some of y'all like, you never met my grandma though.
Look, I don't care if it's relationships, I don't care if it's your career, I don't care if it's your body, I don't care if it's a simple goal that you want to solve a Rubik's Cube. My goal is to give you the strategies and the mindset that you can live the best life.
It makes me feel like I'm fulfilling a purpose in my life because there's great stories like Seth that people don't hear about. People don't hear enough about people who started from the bottom and now they're here. As Drake would say, I did just drop a Drake verse in an interview. That did just happen.
You know, the way I like to help people as a whole, regardless of their generation, regardless of their race or whatever, is very simple. You clarify what's important, you figure out what steps to get there, and then you kick them in the booty so they start moving towards that goal.
How many people would like to leave this room knowing exactly how to be a lot more successful in their life? And how many people would just like to leave this room a little bit better looking? No one's like, yes, me.
So I'm Jamaican, Cuban, and Jewish, or what I like to call Jubacue, or what sometimes I like to call Jamaican. Look, I'm not some coach on the side giving you instructions, hoping you do what I tell you to do. I'm on the ground with you like a fullback, clearing the pathway so you can score the touchdown. If you roll with me, I'm gonna roll with you. If you trust in me, I'm gonna trust in you. Because what I genuinely believe is that the right people with the right attitudes, with the right goals in this world, we've seen over and over and over again that anything is possible.
We are literally just one decision away from our life changing in a good or a bad way.
So my question to you is, if you had a choice of being good or being great, which would you choose?